If you want to see me swatch the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. And yeah, we have a little beauty here that I want to swatch. I did pick this one up and the Ruby palette as well from Huda Beauty. And part of what kind of pushed me over the edge was twofold. One of them is that I do have this one, which is the Coral Obsessions from Huda Beauty, and I really do enjoy it. It's a very pretty, fun palette to use. I'll put the swatches and at least one look that I did with this palette. It's very pretty, it's very compact, and I really love that for on the go. And somehow, right now, not much on the go happening, but if you're like me and you like to do your makeup sometimes in a place that is not home, then these are really great. So this is the one that I'm going to be playing with today. And if you know me already on this channel, I am a sucker for purple and I'm a sucker for reds. Yeah. And then for inner corner, whatnot, yellows and lime greens. But I'm kind of extrapolating here. I really am big on purple looks and red looks. With green eyes, it's kind of a match made in heaven. So let's take a look at this one. Now it did come in a plastic sleeve, so I just wanted to mention that that is part of the packaging, and I'm going to just open it up. I have not opened it up other than checking to make sure that it was not broken, and there it is, and it is magnetized if you are curious, but this is the inside of the palette, and I'm going to swatch 3, 3, and 3. So let's get going. Okay, so I am starting with this row as I mentioned, and I'll be using 3 fingers at a time, so 3 sets of 3 swatches. And I do really like the top row. It seems like quite a sultry trio of colors with really only one matte. And here they are. And I do like the simplicity. There can be a complex color story, but I like the simplicity of 9 shadows in a very compact space. And these are all, if memory serves, they're all 1 gram of product. And that last matte is kind of the weakling of the 3 here. I don't know if you can see. It's not giving me much of anything. So let's go back in. The first 2 are great. This one, not so much. So let's see if it builds up. I really do like the first 2, that's for sure. There's a duochrome feel, at least to the first one. Yeah, it's not picking up. It's not picking up that well on this one. Maybe I got enough on. Let's see what happens. This one has a nice tacky feel, so it'd be a great lid color. This one also, oh yeah, that built up nicely. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, redeemed. Now let's see if this one can. Yeah, it's starting. It's starting. Okay, buildable. That's all right. But it's a softer pink for sure. Pinky purple. Yeah, those first 2 are really stealing the show, aren't they? Okay, well, it's a good start. Let's keep going. Okay, the staining of the fingers, not too bad. Now we are going to go into the second row, and the second row is just as interesting as the first one. More diversity in this row for sure. And let's see, there's a very nice deep burgundy brown. Nice. And a chunky middle color. An interesting feel. I'm worried that's going to have hard pan in it quickly. So these are the next 3. Let's see how they swatch. Okay, it's okay. I'm sure it'll build up on the second go. This one is a pretty typical rusty with purple in it. I'd say that is not unusual for Huda Beauty. And then this is a very nice purple, very vibrant purple. So that is the first set of swatches on Amethyst. The fingers are much nicer than the swatch. We'll see how they build up. And yeah, okay. The matte, this deep matte, I'm really liking. Let's just see if we can build it up on the arm. And then this center one, I'm a little concerned that it might get hard panned quickly. I don't know, it just feels that way. And then the deep purple at the end is kind of like the same tackiness as the one on the first row. Okay, so I think that that is going to be buildable. This one should, oh yeah, no effort there. And then this one is quite tacky, like this one was, quite tacky. Again, works usually pretty well on the lid when they're tacky like that. And the fingers. So far, the colors, as far as what the fingers show, and I'm big on showing the fingers because that's more likely to be what it's going to look like on the eye. The colors are really quite good. Now these two, not so much, but I am positive that as crease colors, they are going to be absolutely beautiful. I keep staring at the fingers. I obviously really like the colors. So let's go with the third row. I'm going to wipe my fingers and show you that row just before we swatch. Okay, so here is the third row. And actually, really, when you look at it, all three rows are interesting for different reasons. So yeah, I'm happy with all of them in here so far, even though I haven't swatched everything. I really do like the color story. And so we've got a little pop of neutral with the middle shadow in the third row. Good, that is looking really good. And they look like they go well together across and in column layout. So that is nice. There are a lot of pairings that we can do with this little nine pan. Looks like that last row is quite a soft row. Now I thought this was more beige than it is. It's not. It's like a beige, clear-ish beige base with a hot pink shimmer into it that kind of stays at the front. So it's a neat color. A lot of the pinky purple, hey? Seems to be a theme for this palette. Okay, back into the matte. The kind of foiled in the middle, and then that iridescent shadow. Okay, last set of swatches here. Oh yeah, that built up beautifully. Again, beautiful lid shade, as would this one be. Okay. Taking a look here. Well, these would go really well together. These would look really good together. Even this one and this one, or this one and this one. These two I could see as a look along with, probably along with this matte. Not sure, I think maybe this one and this one would look quite nice. Not sure about the bluish tint, but these two would look really quite nice together. There isn't a single color that I don't think I would use. That's good, and this one I think would look great on the lower lash line. It's purpley blue, very, very interesting. I really want to put these two together. Okay, well, I am not at a loss. Look at the fingers, right? I am not at a loss for ideas here in just 9 pans, which is very exciting. Yeah, let me know if you have a preferred combo that you would like to see first. I'm always curious to hear what everybody is kind of drawn to. It can educate my choices, my selections for the first look. Yeah, I would say that this swatching fest was quite a success for the Amethyst Obsessions by Huda Beauty. Let me know what you thought of the swatches. I really want to know. As usual, I'm repeating myself, but I really love to hear what you have to say in the comments, and sometimes it makes me ponder, makes me think about my own sort of assumptions right off the hop. And of course, doing a first impressions and then follow-up looks is the absolute best way to see how a palette works. But I think swatches are still a really good thing to do, and if anything, a little speculation is fun, right? And with that, I will say thank you so much for watching this swatches video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Again, let me know what you think, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, as always, take care.